Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the kickoff of the summer and the PLE that will definitely shape how this summer goes and maybe into the fall, the winter, and so on and so forth. Of course, I am talking about Money in the Bank. It's at this PLE where two ladder matches will determine who WWE has pinned as next, or basically who WWE has as, they're our next champion. Because for one man and one woman, when they climb the ladder, when they grab the briefcase, they hold the entire future of the world titles in the palm of their hands. And that's not even all the matches that are going on this PLE. Who wins, who catches their ticket to the next level, and who gets left in dust. Let's talk about it. This is my official Money in the Bank predictions. As I always say, go ahead and like and subscribe, it means the world. Go ahead and follow me at all socials, at It's Heartfelt. But without further ado, let's get into the matches. Starting off, we have the Women's Intercontinental Championship between Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch. Now, this feud has been a very, I want to say underrated, but maybe a slightly underappreciated feud. But going opposite, Becky has brought out Lyra out of her shell on the mic, and it's helped make her a more, we'll say, complete character, one that the fans can more and more latch onto on Monday Night Raw. We know the match is going to be good. Both women can wrestle, but as far as the winner, I do think Lyra retains. It's just a matter of how. Now, they can go the route of Lyra retaining clean over Becky and then moving on to something else. Or, and I think kind of is going to happen more, we finally get the Bayley revenge angle that's been rumored. Becky was the one that took out Bayley and then took her spot at WrestleMania. I do think Bayley makes her return of Money in the Bank, but either way, Lyra is retaining and moving on to someone else on the Raw roster. So give me Lyra Valkyria as the winner of this match. Next, we have the probable main event of the evening, in which the WWE Champion John Cena teams with the viral sensation Logan Paul to take on the World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Don't expect a 5-star classic out of this match, but this is 4 of the biggest stars in the company today, and it's going to get treated as such. It's going to be big spots and big crowd reactions, and we're using that. It's not going to be a lot of flippity doodahs except from Logan Paul. It's going to be the good guys versus the bad guys in a standard tag. And as far as a winner goes, John's not losing. He's not losing. I don't think John Cena loses another match until he loses that title. How they get there, I do think that Gunther shows up, because if you've been following along, Gunther has a match against Jey Uso next week on Raw. I think Gunther plays a factor in his decision, whether it's taking out the ref or taking out Jay to get him pinned or having Cody do it 2-on-1. Gunther plays into it, and John Cena and Logan Paul pick up the victory here. And like I said, it's not going to be a 5-star classic, but it's going to be a very main event superstar WWE tag match, if that makes sense. All right, moving on to the namesakes of the PLE. We have the Women's Money in the Bank match. Your participants are Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Julia, Stephanie Valkyrie, and Rhea Ripley. And just off the bat, this is the most star-studded women's Money in the Bank match of all time. On paper, it has the potential to be the greatest women's Money in the Bank match of all time. And what I like about this field is that there's legitimately a reason to think that anyone could walk out the briefcase. All are rising stars or established stars. All have a good case as to why they can take the briefcase and not feel out of place. 3 of them are newcomers, looking to make the mark. 3 are established stars, but all have been proven to put their body on the line. So I do expect high spots and falling off stuff and all that kind of jazz. As far as a winner, I'm down to 2 really. My top 2, like I said, all can win and not feel out of place, but I'm down to 2. I think it's going to be between Stephanie Valkyrie and Naomi. As far as Valkyrie goes, The Rock has been strapped to her since she's been here, NXT champion, NXT double women's champion. First match on Raw, qualifies for Money in the Bank, and it's not out of the realm of possibility to just throw the briefcase on her, especially if like Io is going to be fighting like maybe Becky coming up or a Liv Morgan, and maybe Io loses, the heel wins, and then Stephanie cashes in. There's a potential for that happening. And then your other, to me, more plausible is Naomi, who is the best damn character in the company right now, who's just been so good and deserves to be rewarded for that, for carrying a lot, basically carrying this program between her and Jade, even Bianca Belair. And then to me, that's the reason why you should go Naomi, and I think that's the reason why they do. So I am officially picking Naomi to win the briefcase and become Miss Money in the Bank. Plus her cashing in on Tiffany and hoisting that title would be a great sight. Now let's get to the men's Money in the Bank match. We have LA Knight, Seth Rollins, El Grande Americano, Solo Sikoa, Andrade, and Penta. What separates this match from the women is that there's not as many high flyers in this match as a women's match, or ones that do high flying moves. And so where the women do like the falling spots and the ladders and all that stuff, I think the men use the ladders more of a weapon to beat the hell out of each other. It's still gonna be a good match, don't get me wrong. But as far as this match, to me, there's not 6 men in this match that can realistically walk out as Money in the Bank. I don't think it happens. But I'm going to break down the 3 that I think could honestly, the 3 I can honestly see walk out with the briefcase. It's Solo Sikoa, LA Knight, and Seth Rollins. Solo would be fun. He's been coming to his own as a character last calendar year, and Solo holding a briefcase and teasing Cena just to turn on and use it on Jay would be great story work. The reason why I'm hesitant on him is because he's kind of teasing a program with Jacob Fatu, and I think that culminates here as we get closer to SummerSlam, leading to a match there. So I'm hesitant on that. Seth Rollins, biggest star in the match, no doubt. Him walking around the briefcase really fits the character, as the future needs to be secured, and with him having a briefcase, he's guaranteed to secure that future. And cashing in on Jay would be the dastardly heel finally taking a title away from the beloved babyface in a super heel way, which storyline makes sense. Now he's tied up in a feud with Punk and Sammy and all of them, and Jay. And so depending on when that ends, that's my hesitation on him. And then lastly, LA Knight, man of the people, one of the biggest stars the last 3 years, finally needs to get rewarded for, being a merch seller, a drawer, all that kind of stuff. And then LA Knight with the briefcase, to me, is one of the perfect people to take it away from John Cena and end that reign, which is why I will go with LA Knight winning the briefcase. I do think he wins it. I do think that LA Knight is the one to end Cena's reign, as they usher LA Knight in as one of the top stars, by beating Cena, by ending the reign, whether it's before the close of the year in his retirement tour or not, I'm not sure, but I do think LA Knight is the one to beat Cena for a WWE title, and it starts here with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Quick recap: Lyra retains, John and Logan win, Naomi wins a women's briefcase, and LA Knight wins a men's. But as I always say, we won't know until we know, so all we can do is watch. Alright, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know about my predictions, where I got wrong, where I got right, and do you agree? I look forward to reading those. Again, like and subscribe means the world. Find me at all socials at @heartfelt, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I hope you enjoy Money in the Bank. Alright, peace.